All right. So StreamYard says that I'm live, but I'm just gonna give y'all a couple moments to get up on here. If you are not watching the live version of this video, make sure you click that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, which would be crazy, click the subscribe button. This is just for the people that's not watching this live. But if you are coming in the room and you're watching this live, click that like button anyway. Click the like button. Click the like button. Oh my goodness. So what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I hope y'all all are having a great night. I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a good night. Man, I just had a great day. I'm having a great week, man. I'm having a great week. Um yes. So as y'all can see by the title, it says I got the job. I got the job. I haven't had to really look for a job in 5 years. I ain't had to look for a job in 5 damn years. I had to look for a job in 5 years. Okay, listen, y'all. So there's still not a lot I can say because I'm trying to get my little severance money. There's not a lot I can say. But to put it in a nutshell, my job that I'm currently at is closing. Okay, so my job is closing, and um, this year has just been a crazy year for me because I got bills, stuff I got to pay off. I was like, oh my God, my credit looking terrible. I just really wanted to take the time this year to get all of that situated, and I still haven't. Don't judge me. It's a lot of us that's living like that. And yeah, so that was my plan. But I found out earlier this year that you might not get this. We might not. We may not be here, and we don't know when or whatever. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So I'm like, okay. So I've been knowing this since about earlier this year. And when we found out, I was just like, oh my goodness. And then it was like, oh no, it's gonna end this time. Oh no, it's gonna end, you know, later this year, like around November or December. It was just like all of these rumors, and I was just like, man, I don't know what the hell to, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I have to save, and then I have to spend, and then I got this little one here. I got this one. You want to say hi? You got cat here on me anyway. Did you ever see my cat? He like, I don't know these people. So I was telling Mikkel, like, yeah, man, I got to get a job. I was telling my friends I'm going to have to get a new job. I don't want to get a new job. One thing I didn't want to do it is because I'm like, man, I don't have this degree. I ain't never go to school. I'm all old now. I'm 40. Who want to try to hire me? Or like it was just like all of this stuff going through my head. And then my manager, he was just like, one day he just asked me like, do you know what you want to do after here? And I'm just like, honestly, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was just like, damn. Like, I've been here 5 years. I lived by myself 5 years. And I'm like, this is the first time that I ever had to think about, like, oh my God, what if I can't pay rent? What if I get put in the street? Like, what the hell is going to happen with all of my stuff? Like, I was really, really, like, nervous. Um, I was thinking, like, maybe I'll get back on YouTube, which I still want to do. Maybe I'll get back on YouTube. Maybe I'll do some live streaming while, doing games. Like, I know that I have a Twitch account that I don't use, but I'm like, I could put that shit to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, so how am I make this YouTube and Patreon thing work? So I'll just do regular videos maybe a couple times a week and then still do the Patreon with Mikkel. Like, when I tell y'all, it was just like all of this stuff going on my head. Even girl just said, "But when is the podcast coming back?" I was like, "Well, then I could do podcasts." Like, I was thinking, like, everything that I do is going to be virtual. Everything is going to be online, right? So then, um, I seen a job posting, right, and I was like, "I'm going to apply for this job." Now, I had no clue. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna see it, but I know that they were like posting things, and I'm just like, I'm going to apply for this position. So after a couple weeks, they finally got to my resume, and I did, how you do the talking and all of that stuff. And today I found out I got the job. Today I found out I got the job. And the scariest part was when, because I don't negotiate. I've never negotiated a salary before. I just, now one time, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. Because when I had got a raise, maybe like a year or two ago, I had got a raise. And I just was like, hell no. I said, I do too much work around here for this. No, no, no. And then they gave me 50 cents short of what I wanted. But I still, like, I was like, I'm glad I fought for myself. Because sometimes you do have to advocate for yourself. Oh my God. So there was that question, uh, you know, how much do you want to make? I'm like, oh my God. I said, I told them what I wanted. I said, this is, I know, I didn't say exactly what I wanted. I said, this is the least of what I want. And I ended up getting more. I was so happy today. I was so happy. Like, y'all just don't understand. When they was talking to me, I was sitting right here. When they was talking to me, I just wanted to jump through the screen and hug everybody. I was just that happy. I was so happy. So happy, man. So happy. And I'm making much more than what I was making at this job I have now. So I'm just like, oh my God, that mean I could move, I could do this, I could do that. So, man, and by the way, yeah, I did pray. I prayed on this. Let me tell you, I prayed myself to sleep. I prayed myself to sleep. I ain't never do that before. I never fell asleep. I woke up like, God, as I was saying, God, Please let me say all the right. Yes, I was in the shower. I was talking to God. I was like, please. I was like, please, because I don't want to file for unemployment. Then, if I had to file for unemployment, it would mess with the money that I make from online. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm like, listen, I will start whenever y'all need me to start. Then I think they're trying to get me to start next week, and I said, oh, I can't do that because that's going to interfere with my contract. So, yes. So I still think like I got to take a drug test and all of that stuff. But I'm just like, man, I am so freaking happy. And people been congratulating me on social media today. Just thank y'all so much. And you know, um, the crazy thing is that on Monday, this Monday coming up, will be the 5th year anniversary of me at my job, August 18th. August 18th, and my last day is supposed to be next Friday, but it might be even shorter. So I'll have a couple days off to get myself together, get some new clothes or whatever. I don't know how I'm supposed to dress. I don't want to dress too crazy because it's still summer and we still have 90-degree days. But I'm just like, listen, whatever y'all want, I'm here. I will be there. So, man. So, will I say what I'll be doing at my job? No. I I won't tell y'all because I had a bad experience with me saying where I worked and someone called my job just to talk to me on the phone. And that's when I said I will never ever ever say where I work. I will never put on social media where I work. Never. And you know, I'm not, but I will say it's similar to what I do now. It's similar to what I do now. But let me tell y'all, man, I was like, oh my God. I was looking, I said, these are the vacation days I could take. This my PTO. Look at the healthcare. Like, I was just like, now this is a company. I was like, oh my God, I could go if I want, if I work hard enough, I can go further within this company. Like, this is a company that's been around for a long time. So I'm just like, oh my God. Y'all just don't know how happy I am. And then I said, tuition reimbursement. I could go to school too. I'm like, I could go to school. Oh my God. Listen, man. I'm just happy. I am so happy, 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 man. But you know, today was kind of sad because I know that I won't see some of my coworkers anymore, and I teared up a bit. I'm kind of sad talking about it now. But you see these people every day. You see them all the time. Um, I know when they're having a good day. I know when they're having a bad day, and they kind of become your family. Damn, I'm getting sad. I'm getting sad. I'm gonna just have to let myself feel this and get sad. Um, I think the sad thing is I'm starting a new journey without these people. Without these people you see every day. Without these people when you walk in, you say good morning, everybody, and everybody say good morning back. Like it's just going to be a different experience for me. And it was also scary. Um, oh, trust me, not all of them you want to hang out with. But I did get some my phone number. Like if you need to use me as a reference, this is my phone number. Have whoever get in contact with me. I put in a good word for you. But I will miss I will miss my coworkers. Damn, I'm getting sad. I'm gonna miss them so much. Like, I'm a person that really cares about people, and even if you feeling down, I'm gonna try my best to lift you up and motivate and pick you up. That's just who I am as a person. So to see a team go from about 50 plus people to now it's like 15 people, it's just like damn, like it's so crazy. Um, but I've built relationships with all of them. It's like there's not one coworker I had a beef with. Now the coworkers may have a beef, and I'm friends with everybody, so I'm still going to speak. I'm still going to jump in and have a conversation. I'm not that. You can't tell me, oh, you can't be friends with this person because I don't like that person. Like you can't do that. You can't do that with me. Period. I'm not that type of person. Like what y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Um, but yeah, so Saturday is my last day with my Saturday crew. I'm off tomorrow, but Saturday is my last day with the people who are left, and then next week we have like a couple people that'll be coming in, and then it's going to be over. Um, One thing I wanted to do is I wanted to stay committed to this job because I don't have an extensive work history, and I am so glad that I don't have to explain like, okay, well the reason why I didn't work for 10 years is because I was an online celebrity. Like I mean, I don't want to have to explain it, but it's like it was the truth. This is what I was doing, and this is where I was going. This is who I was meeting. This is who I was doing things with. But it's also a good conversation piece. It's also a good conversation piece to talk about what you've done, and you raised this money for this for HIV/AIDS awareness and all of that. Like, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't really want to talk about it too much. Yeah. That's the word, a content creator. You say you're a content baby. Content creator today is you could do YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, OnlyFans. You gotta be careful what I'm talking about. I don't know. But that's another thing. Like it's like how long is this really gonna last? Like I don't know. Like will my I don't even know what my new schedule's gonna be yet. But it's like I told Mikkel that depending on my schedule, we'll have to record on Sundays. And he said that's fine. So that makes it easier because during the week, when I was young, yeah, bitch, I could do videos all day. I could do videos all day. But when you talking all day at work, when you get in the house, you got a cat meowing at you all day. The news stories don't be like that. The last thing I want to do is jump in front of the camera and talk shit about other people's lives when my life is fucked up itself. So sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Like I don't want to get on camera, but I want to get on camera. Shit, you got people paying to see you. You have to get on camera. You can't say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna get on camera." Oh no. But I do thank people who who stayed subscribed and understand that it was me. It was me going through things. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't want to get on camera. I'm looking for jobs, and then I'm like, $20. No, $20 not gonna work. $18, no. These jobs don't want to pay nobody. They don't want to pay. I'm just like, no. I say I'm gonna be in here forever. I said I'm gonna be in here forever because they don't want to pay. But yeah, man, I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So that's what's going on with me and my world. Uh, and then tomorrow is 17 years of the Scorpion Show, August 15th. It was a Friday, August 15th, when I met Mikhail in 2008. And we met through Facebook, not Facebook, MySpace. We met through MySpace. I was a big Janet fan. He's a big Beyonce fan. And we did our thing. And that was, like I always say, it was chemistry from the get go, like from the beginning. Didn't know him from a can of paint. Bam. It just happened. And for all of these years, we've been making videos, entertaining people. For 17 years of our lives, we have been doing this. And, you know, I love it, but I don't know how long I'm going to do this. I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. So it's I don't want to ever leave though, but it's like you have to be consistent. To anybody out here who want to do it, you really have to be consistent, especially in the beginning. You have to be consistent. Bitch, if you got to do 3 10-minute videos in a day, go ahead and do that. Build your content up and talk about different topics. But you got to be yourself. You got to be original. You cannot try to come on here and be like somebody else. They're gonna spot who you are right away. I don't know, or who you trying to be. I don't know all of these new online content creators, but I know it's a bunch of them. I know it's a bunch of them. But hey, the ghetto view. Mwah. You have to be unique, and you have to be original. You have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. Now, I don't know what your lane is going to be. You know, is it going to be gossip? Are you going to talk about reality shows? Are you going to talk about politics? Are you going to talk about makeup? Are you going to talk about hair care? Are you going to talk about being a mom? Or are you going to do a family vlog? You know, I don't know. But, you know, one day I'm going to get on this camera and I'm going to talk about what I wish I would have done a long time ago. It may be a little painful. I may cry, but it's going to be a video that needs to be made, and it's going to be a video that needs to be put out there, but not at this time. Um, but I'm not excited to talk about it, but I am going to share um, my thoughts and opinions about it. Something I should have done a while ago, a long time ago, a long time ago. Yeah, I'm not going to stop social media. I'm not. But if I do this, it has to fit my schedule and it has to be consistent And you know, half of these news stories, they are not as good as they were when we was making videos. They're really not. Like, I don't want to spend time talking about who's fucking who. Who stole this man? Oh, this girl got a BBL. Oh, she fucking everybody in the end. Like, that gets boring. That gets boring. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that I do enjoy my new coworkers. As a Scorpio, it's in my nature to be quiet at first. So we'll see what happens. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, he's so quiet. You're so shy." No, I'm not. I'm sitting here and I'm learning. I'm computing. I'm computing. That's all. You ever meet new people and you already know, like, I'm a fuck with. I could be cool with this person. I'm not gonna be cool with this person. Like, it's kind of the same way with coworkers, but when they're on the same level as you, you can do that. But when you're on a different level, you can't come in there and just not want to help people. Like, you can't do that. With me, I'm willing to help everybody. I'm willing to help everybody. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. Like, especially as a team. Like, when you do things as a team, shit get done. Shit get done. Even some days I'll be like, oh my God, you want me to call this customer back? Like, and then some days I'd be like, all right, no supervisor callbacks, no supervisor callbacks today. But I'd be joking with them. But let me tell y'all, I'm gonna say recently I've noticed that some customers just be off the chain. You ever see that? You ever see that Veronica video? You can't talk to those customers like that in real life. It's what you think, but you can't say that. You know? So sometimes you just got to find a smart ass way to say what you want to say back. You got to. Ma'am, your refund posted on this day. Well, I don't see it. Well, did you call your bank? Why should I call my bank? Well, if I'm telling you we sent you your money and you're saying you don't see it on your bank statement, why not call the bank? That's what I would do. I would call the bank to confirm that this company sent my money back. You know, I've been hung up. I get hung up on all the time. That's okay. Like, you just have to be firm. Sometimes you say their last name 20 times and then tell them, I can't do this. I can't do that. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. You know? But man, I'm just so happy about my new journey, man. I got a new journey coming. Yeah, working with the public is not easy. It's not. It's not. And you can't allow them to frustrate you. You cannot. You cannot. So even if they're raising their tone and you want to, but what I'm trying to tell you is no, ma'am. What I'm trying to tell you is, Miss Johnson, Miss Johnson. So this is what I was saying. Yada 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 yada. Mr. Smith. Yes, I know how frustrating that could be, Mr. Smith. But this is what you have to do. Yada 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 yada. And and sometimes I'll tell them, you didn't even need a supervisor. They don't be needing supervisors. They only want a supervisor because they think you're going to tell them something different than what they already been told. you know, but it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I understand. Like some companies do give give people what they want, but not in the line of work of what I do. So yeah, but what else is going on? I don't even know what else is going on. Oh, I seen that Danielle Spencer passed away. Who played D on What's Happening? Let me tell y'all, when I was about 8 or 9, there'd be times where my mom say, "Did you do your homework?" Yeah, I did my homework. I did my homework. Did do my homework. And my teacher was Miss Anderson. Miss Anderson, oh my gosh, she was so amazing. We learned all these words. Like we had 20 spelling words. And see, the thing, all you had to do, Kevin, at that time, was she gave on Friday. First of all, this is how it went. Monday through Thursday, you had to write your words 10 times each. I wish that children could do that today because it teaches them how to spell the word. Not no. So I think it was Monday. You had 10 times the. I can't. I'm trying to remember her lesson plan. It was okay. Let's just start with Friday. After you did the test or whatever, on Friday you got a fresh set of spelling words. You got 20. Monday's homework was you had to write the definition of the word. So this is when you had to go to the dictionary, find the word, is an adjective, a noun, a verb, put that in a comma mark, and then write the definition. So that was their homework for Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you had to write the words 10 times each, not all 20. So you had to do like your first set, then you had your second set. Friday was Friday was not a spelling test. What Fridays was is she would read the definition and you would have to write the word down. Passed all the time. Because you get used to seeing the words and understanding what they mean because you're writing it all the time and you had to fucking study. Like, I love Miss Anderson. And then Mr. Balassa gave us words that like I had never heard before, like diminutive, which is something really small. Like he had like a list of 60 words. He taught us about the explorers and like he taught us about all of that shit. All that shit. Eric the Red, Leaf Erikson, all of that. Like we had Reading Rainbow in his class, Bill Nye the Science Guy. We had a lot of I don't know how I got onto this, and I haven't even been drinking yet. I don't know how I got here, but I I had a good childhood though, man. I had a good childhood. I had a good child. I don't know how the hell we got there talking about Miss Anderson and writing words, but it's good to unlock some memories sometime. It is good to unlock those. But yeah, we learned a lot of fucking words. And then I remember one girl in my class, she fucking tried it. She didn't do her homework. And at this time we was writing in pencil. She erased my name off the paper and wrote her fucking name. And my teacher's like, Kevin, you didn't do your homework. I said I did. I submitted it. Oh, Danielle Spencer. Danielle Spencer. So what I would do was what's happening would come on like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. This was the time where like like TV would show like infomercials or whatever, and that's how I got into the show. What's happening? So what's happening will be coming on like around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would be up early in the morning writing those words 10 times each, and that's how I got to know all the characters from what's happening. And then, like on another channel, they would show what's happening now. So they would show like the reruns, but I never really watched the ones where they were grown. So I never really watched what's happening now. But what's happening, yeah. But I remember the classmate too. I ain't gonna put her name out there. I will say her name was Diane, and she freaking erased my name and put her name there. I was like, Miss Anderson, I did do my homework. I said, it's in one of these papers. I'm gonna tell you that. I said, look, this is not even her handwriting. This is my handwriting. You fucking erased. She erased my name and put her name. Mm. Yeah. Woo. Childhood, baby. Ooh, y'all just unlocked the childhood memory. But yeah, I loved her character and I hated her character at the same time because she was a goddamn tattletale. She was a teller. I'm telling mom, give me a quarter. Or I'm gonna tell. And she still tell after you get a goddamn quarter. Oh no, see. Yeah, but I love these character. You know. Yeah. They said she was a scammer. Stop. No, you talking about Diane. Stop. Don't do that. She was cool. But sorry. I'm sorry. Um so I wanted to get on here. I just wanted to talk to y'all. Um I just wanted to say thank you to all those who congratulated me today. Um it's just today has just been amazing, man. I'm just so happy. Now, I gotta tell y'all this. I gotta tell y'all this. So the crazy thing is, right? I applied for 2 jobs. I applied for this job, and I applied for another job to work from home. Right? So I was like, all right. I was having a phone conversation with my friend, and I was like, it's going to be one of these 2 jobs. I'm not filling out all these goddamn applications. None of these jobs want to pay what I want or what I'm looking for, or it's way too far, or I don't think I can get there. And the first job, he's like, yeah, you'll get this one because you'll be working from home and all of this and that. I looked, they threw my resume in the goddamn trash. That wasn't even like it wasn't even like let's uh let's set up an interview. I'm like, damn, like I do want to at least I could do customer service and medical. Damn, threw my shit in the trash. It's like, thank you, but no thank you. And then I was like, okay. So with this one, I was like, I'm gonna wait. I waited. I was like, damn, they ain't get to me yet. I was checking to make sure that they ain't deny my application. And then next thing I know, I got an email on Monday. Set the interview up Tuesday. Got called today. I did 2 interviews, by the way. So, man, I was right. I was freaking right. that chapstick blooper. We're gonna have to make a video called the Patreon years. Oh my god. Okay, y'all know the Patreon stuff is kind of like how we used to do the podcast because YouTube wouldn't let us talk like I think you could probably talk like that now, but YouTube was restricting a lot of our work. Oh baby, we talk about everything. We do talk about everything. And the reason how I know YouTube don't flag it now is because the videos that I put on Patreon, YouTube, they still do they checking stuff, and then I just streamline it to Patreon. So they be like, "Oh, we found no issues with this video, such and such, such, such." But before, and what I was telling you how we would mess with our money is because we would upload a video, right? The video would have advertisements on there, and then all of a sudden the video gets flagged. Or I'll upload a video and they flag the video right away, and then they make you wait 2 days or so before they approve the video, or a human watches the video to make sure there's nothing wrong with the video. And then if you already posted the video and the video is already out and there's no ads playing on it, after about 2-3 days, your video is dead. You ain't making no money off of that. So you got 30, 40,000 views on a video. That's a couple $100 you're not going to see because it was flagged. So you'll probably get like $10, $20. Bitch. Oh, we struggle with YouTube. We struggle with YouTube, but you never know. You never know. We may be back to post on stuff. That's what I want to do. Post stuff for Patreon and post stuff with YouTube. But y'all have to know that we're not going to be every day on YouTube. We're going to be like maybe once a week. And we still $5. Out of all the streaming services, we ain't changed our price. We ain't never changed our price. I'm gonna go up to $5.25. I mean, like due to inflation, due to inflation, we have to go up 25 cents. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But listen, I'm gonna get off of here. Tomorrow is the Scorpion Show's birthday. If you want to send anything to our cash apps, y'all know I'm the Scorpion. Mikkel is Lauren Babe. I'm gonna probably work on a video, just like a quick little video, something put it together. 17 years. We're not gonna go live. We're not gonna do a celebration. We're not throwing none of that stuff. But I do want to acknowledge that our show is 17 years old tomorrow in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go. I really want to say thank you to those who watch me live, who still watch us, who's still around, who still cares about us, who be writing us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Thank y'all. The love is so much appreciated. I love doing this. Sometimes I don't love doing this, but overall, there's more love than dislike for this platform, for our platform. I hope that everything great is going on in your life. If it's not, may tonight what you watch be a blessing for you. You know, please don't forget the power of prayer. Prayer works. Prayer changes things. Prayer changes things. And Keep the faith. Don't give up. Yeah, it looks scary sometimes, but you know what you got to do? You got to put your feet in the water, baby. You got to get wet. God ain't going to give you nothing if you just sitting there wishing. You have to do the work as well. You have to do the work too. Okay? So that's what I'm going to tell y'all. That's my wisdom. If you really want to get on a platform like this or anywhere, consistency is key. Consistency is key. The more you make, the more they'll keep coming back. Keep doing what you're doing and you'll keep getting what you're getting. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Everybody, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play some video games. Oh my god. Wait, before I go, right? So check check with your bank or your credit union. There may be some rewards that you get for spending money. Now, I've been with this credit union about 4 or 5 years because they took over my old bank. Um, they took over my old bank, but I had got an email and they like, Kevin, you got these rewards. You need to come check out what we have this month. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? They was like, they were with my bank or my credit union. I'm like, okay. So I opened up the email and I seen I had 300,000 points. Well, I was like, you know how sometimes you look at shit online and you'll be like, oh, they'll never give me, like, oh, I probably got to get 2, 3 million points. Baby. I was looking, right? It was like Hulu gift card is $25 for 3,000 points. Said, I have 300,000 points and they only want 3,300 points to get a Hulu gift card for $25. I, I was such in shock. Like, I didn't know, first of all, that I was spending money like that. And I didn't know that I was gaining all of these rewards. So they had a Best Buy gift card. The Best Buy gift cards were 23,000 points or something like that. 23,000 or 22, whatever it was. I was like, okay. So I used my points. I got three $200 Best Buy gift cards, right? So I said, okay, because my plan was, well, if you're not going to be working, you might as well start streaming. And I don't have a PlayStation, but I was like, I'm going to buy a PlayStation. Now, on there, it was 91,000 points if I wanted a PlayStation. But I did it the smart way. I say I'm going to get the Best Buy gift cards. I'll go to bestbuy.com and then I'll buy my own goddamn PlayStation. And that's exactly what I did. So I got me a PlayStation. I get it tomorrow. And I could buy Amazon gift cards. I was really like, oh my God, this thing came in handy. They also have StubHub tickets, like StubHub gift cards you can buy. I said it's called scorecard rewards. It's attached with my bank. So like anytime I shop somewhere, I get X amount of points. And apparently After about 5 years, I garnered up to 300,000 points. Like anytime you spend your card, you get money for something, like at Target or like Old Navy. Um, uh, I can't think. Just think anywhere. Let's say like you go to dinner to the Olive Garden. Oh, we'll give you 10 points for every dollar that you spend at the Olive Garden. That shit adds up. So yeah, man, I gained a lot of points that way. So I wanted to tell you all this because I love this. The fact that first of all I didn't know that my bank was doing some shit like this. Here I am thinking this is a scam. When I logged on my bank app, it was right there. Check your points. Well, my Best Buy gift cards came. It came in the mail in like 3 days. So it works, y'all. I just wanted to pass it along because if you're a person who spends or you go to certain stores and you like getting perks and all of that, yeah, go ahead and see what kind of perks you get. But now I can go to bed. I wanted to like I just had to pass that along. I really had to pass that along. So I got a PlayStation. I ain't even had to pay for it. Bitch, I got a free PlayStation. I'm gonna be playing games online. I cannot wait to show y'all and get upset online and stuff because it's new to me. I've had a PlayStation, but I've never physically bought a PlayStation for me. Like, no, because I've been an Xbox guy, a Nintendo guy, but now I'm gonna have a PlayStation. Oh my god, I'm so excited! Thank y'all for the love about the job, Montrez. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, pass that along, see what kind of see what kind of perks you have with your bank or your credit union. All right, everybody, y'all be safe, stay out of trouble, enjoy the rest of y'all summer. Don't ain't it so sad? You used to the sun being up at 5:30 in the morning, and now it's all dark. And don't, that's how you know the summer ended. And then the days getting shorter. It make me so sad. All right, I love y'all. I'm out of here. Bye.